Well, this is a new beer. I believe it's the first year from Firestone Walke. It's called the Old Man Hattan beer, and it's bourbon barrel aged. And it's cocktail inspired blended ale. I got it a few months ago when it came out. So it's a barreled aged mashup of two classic drinks, the old fashioned and the Manhattan, pretty boozy drinks. The base beer is Velvet Merkin, Bravo, and Stickee Monkee aged in whiskey barrels. And the twist comes from select lots of Parabola and Helldorado. They were aged in barrels previously used to mature cherry. Oh, that's interesting. Orange and aromatic bitters. So the result is a barnstorming beer, supposedly, that exhibits pronounced whiskey notes. So let's see what this is all about. I've had all those beers. Stickee Monkee is probably my most favorite. And then Parabola. I have a bottle, I think, of 2015. The cellar. Oh yeah. This smells like a cocktail. It's hysterical. I mean, it smells like a Manhattan or an old-fashioned. Which I don't drink very often, but I've had them. Okay, so it's kind of a light mouthfeel. Mouthfeel's fine. But what's really interesting is this taste that is dramatically different than anything I've ever had in a Firestone Walke beer, bourbon barrel aged. It's got so much in here. I mean, there's a lot of cherry, there's oak. Let me see what else we got in there. Like oak and almost like gin. It's like it's very boozy and a very, very slight bitterness, not very much. To to the finish, but it's very different. It doesn't have that big pronounced bourbon barrel taste to it. It's not heavy oak. It's a real interesting blend of like a fruity cocktail with it's got some of this acidity in there. Okay, so I'm going to let this warm up, but give it the initial taste. I mean, the aroma is bizarre. I've never smelled an aroma like this in a beer, ever. It's like cherry chocolate. Really interesting. I think this would be good to age. I wasn't in the mood, so I didn't age it. I have so many other beers that I'm aging. Alright, so if you see any around, it's worth checking it out. It's this is the 2019 Old Man Hattan Firestone Walke.